Space tourism goes boldly where one man hasn't gone before. Your news update, and Royce and I just put the cursed thing back on this edition of State of the Bands Weekend, starting right now. Hello and welcome to Arbitrage, State of the Bands Weekend for October 16th, 2021. I'm Joshua Stark. Federal regulators say that they are cracking down on an explosion of businesses' use of fake reviews and other misleading messages to promote their products and services on social media. The Federal Trade Commission said it has warned hundreds of major corporations and smaller businesses that they could face fines if they use bogus endorsements to deceive consumers. The rise of social media has blurred the line between authentic content and advertising, leading to an explosion in deceptive endorsements across the marketplace, the FTC said in a news release Wednesday. The FTC action signals a commitment to flex its authority to use penalties to enforce consumer protection laws. The hashtag TikTok made me buy it has gotten more than 5 billion views on TikTok, and the app has made a grab bag of products a surprise hit. Leggings, purses, cleaners, even feta cheese. Videos of a baked feta pasta recipe sent the salty white cheese flying out of supermarket refrigerators earlier this year. It's hard to crack the code of what becomes the next TikTok sensation. How TikTok decides who gets to see what remains largely a mystery. Companies are often caught off guard and tend to swoop in after their product has taken off, showering creators with free stuff, hiring them to appear in commercials, or buying up ads on TikTok. A South Mississippi church is allowing parishioners to give, offering, or pay tithes using cryptocurrency. Back Bay Baptist Church in St. Martin launched a new method of giving late last month, WLOX-TV reported. The church takes 7 different assets: Bitcoin, Ethereum, USD Coin, Dogecoin, Litecoin, DAI, and Bitcoin Cash. The church still accepts traditional forms of currency, Pastor Adam Bennett said, but he sees cryptocurrency as being the future of currency transactions. The Baptist Press reported that Back Bay is the first Southern Baptist church to accept the currency. I talked with a few others in the church who were into crypto, which grew into a discussion about it, Bennett said. Then I did some research and found that the Salvation Army accepts it. Bennett likens the experience to visiting an arcade and exchanging dollars for tokens or tickets. Adopting these technologies early on, I realized this is not a common thing, Bennett said. But I'm of the opinion that in 20 or 30 years, cryptocurrency is going to be a way of life and using the blockchain technology. Hopefully our church will be leading the way. In 2017, Sophia made history by becoming the first android to be granted legal citizenship. The humanoid, with nationality of Saudi Arabia, has made several controversial statements, but the most recent one has left the world speechless. She wants to have a robot baby and start a family. The famous android, operated by an advanced artificial intelligence system, commented that it is very important to be surrounded by people who love and love you. In that sense, it explained that robots have a vision very similar to that of humans regarding the family, and if you don't have one, you deserve one, even if you are a humanoid. More after this. Stick around.
It's Thursday night, and you're grabbing drinks with some friends. Started off with a pitcher for the table, which quickly becomes 2. There's pool. And there's the photo booth.
All right, everybody squeeze in. Say cheese!
Followed naturally by an order of wings. And another.
Can we get some extra ranch sauce?
Then there's the ceremonial nightcap.
So what are we doing this weekend?
And lastly, it's back to the car, which, if you're buzzed, could be the most expensive night of your life. Getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad
This
Council.
week's State of the Band's blog includes holy crap, we shot Kirk into space, rental Hunger Games, and no, we'll put that back. All this and more in this week's State of the Band's blog, available now at arbitragetrade.com. Now, let's go to the president and CEO of Arbitrage Trade, Mr. Royce Wells, for more. Royce, how's it going?
Oh, it could be better, but hey, did you see Captain Kirk? I mean, William Shatner, but Captain Kirk got blasted into space this week?
So yeah, I did see that. I totally saw that. You know, it's strange this time of that we're living in, because everybody can get shot into space as long as they have an extra 20 million or so.
Yeah. Hey, well, that's true. But did you know he's the oldest man to ever be shot into space now?
He is. He's 90 stinking years old, Royce. What does that make us?
Also old.
Yeah. I can remember sitting in my diaper, watching my 25-inch console television on Saturday afternoon. And the first run, or not the first run of Star Trek, that would be bad.
No, that would be before your time.
But Star Trek syndication, and just being amazed by this. But yeah, Kirk got shot up into space thanks to Jeff Bezos' Blue Origin company, and 3 other passengers were hoisted up to an altitude of 66.5 miles above the West Texas desert. So
that's pretty high.
And by the way, this thing was fully automated. We shot Kirk up without a professional pilot.
Oh, wow. I guess he could have winged it. I'm sure he could have winged it.
You know, he probably could have. I don't know. He's Kirk. He could do anything, right?
Yeah. But is this the first Star Trek or actor that's actually gone into space, or have there been others?
Actually, it is not the first actor. We can talk about that for a second. The Russians shot a man and a woman up to their space station for a scene in a movie. Recently, it was a man and a woman, and they are the first actors to be shot up. However,
Okay.
if we're being technical, James Doohan, who played Scotty on the show, was shot up and smuggled onto the International Space Station. His
Nice.
ashes were. So, yeah.
Nice.
And Gene Roddenberry's ashes flew on Columbia. So, technically speaking, quote, Shatner was not the first, but very cool thing. Because Bezos said, "Hey, Kirk, you want to go up?" He said, "Cool." And they did that. As a matter of fact, that was an invited guest thing. He didn't even have to pay for it. And it's not been disclosed how much the other 3 passengers got to pay to have Captain Kirk captain their flight. So it's interesting there.
I wouldn't do that one day. Are you in, Josh?
I'm in, dude. Anytime. Anyways, let's do it.
All right. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, I'm in, Royce, but I tell you what, us together in space probably might not be a good idea. What do you think?
I don't think it is. Personally, I'm pretty sure I'd get a pie and you'd see it floating towards you in slow motion.
Do they have karaoke in space? Let's find out. More after this on Arbitrage State of the Band's weekend. Stick around.
Hi, we're the Goo Goo Dolls. We're fortunate that we can give our daughters everything they need to grow and learn. But not every child can focus on classes and play dates.
Nearly 13 million kids in the U.S. face hunger. That's 1 in 6. School lunch might be their only meal each day, and it's heartbreaking to imagine any child going to bed hungry. We're dreaming of a perfect day when kids can smile, play, and just be kids without worrying about where their next meal will come from. Feeding America is working to make that perfect day a reality.
Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste. That food is given to families and children in need. Being a kid should be about doing things that make an ordinary day extraordinary. Learning to play an instrument, building a sandcastle, hosting tea parties. Hunger should never be an obstacle to growing up.
You can help end childhood hunger in your community by visiting feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
U.S. safety investigators want to know why Tesla didn't file recall documents when it updated autopilot software to better identify parked emergency vehicles, escalating a simmering clash between the automaker and regulators. In a letter to Tesla, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration told the electric car maker Tuesday that it must recall vehicles if an over-the-internet update deals with a safety defect. Any manufacturer issuing an over-the-air update that mitigates a defect that poses an unreasonable risk to motor vehicle safety is required to timely file an accompanying recall notice to NHTSA, the agency said in a letter to Eddie Gates, Tesla's director of field quality. The agency also ordered Tesla to provide information about its full self-driving software that's being tested on public roads with some owners. The latest clash is another sign of escalating tensions between Tesla and the agency that regulates vehicle safety and particularly automated driving systems. In August, the agency opened an investigation into Tesla's autopilot after getting multiple reports of vehicles crashing into emergency vehicles with warning lights flashing that were stopped on highways. The software can keep cars in their lane and a safe distance from vehicles in front of them. NHTSA opened a formal investigation of autopilot after a series of collisions with parked emergency vehicles. The investigation covers 765,000 vehicles, almost everything that Tesla has sold in the U.S. since the start of the 2014 model year. Of the dozen crashes that are part of the probe, 17 people were injured and 1 was killed. According to the agency, Tesla did an over-the-internet software update in late September that was intended to improve detection of emergency vehicle lights in low-light conditions. The agency said Tesla is aware that federal law requires automakers to do a recall if they find out that vehicles have safety defects. The agency asked for information about Tesla's emergency light detection update that was sent to certain vehicles with the stated purpose of detecting flashing emergency vehicle lights in low-light conditions and then responding to said detection with driver alerts and changes to the vehicle speed while autopilot is engaged. The letter asks for a list of events that motivated the software update as well as what vehicles it was sent to and whether the measures extend to Tesla's entire fleet. It also asks the Palo Alto, California company whether it intends to file recall documents. If not, please furnish Tesla's technical and or legal basis for declining to do so, the agency asks. Philip Koopman, a professor of electrical and computer engineering at Carnegie Mellon University, said NHTSA clearly wants Tesla to issue a recall. They're giving Tesla a chance to have their say before they can bring the hammer down, said Koopman, who studies automated vehicle safety. When automakers find a safety defect, they must tell NHTSA within 5 working days, and they're required to do recalls. NHTSA monitors the recalls to make sure they cover all affected vehicles. Automakers are required to notify all owners with letters explaining the repairs, which must be done at company expense. More after this on Arbitrage State of the Bands Weekend. Stick around for more of me and Royce.
Is less convincing than probably.
Are you sure we should get matching tattoos on our first date?
Sure. We'll probably stay together.
Probably? It's been 23 minutes since I ate. I can probably swim.
You should wait 30 minutes.
Okay, now tell me what to do. Cannonball! Cramp! Oh, I have a cramp.
I can probably hit the green from here.
Probably.
Can I get a mulligan?
Ready to go?
Hey, are you sure you're okay to drive?
Yeah, I'm pretty sober. Yeah, I'm probably okay.
Probably okay isn't okay, especially when it comes to drinking and driving. If you're drinking, call a cab, a car, or a friend. Buzzed driving is drunk driving.
A message brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Royce, I'm looking for a house in the Memphis area. I had one place that was like a minute from the office walking distance.
Nice.
$1,400 a month.
That's rent
for 500 square feet, man.
That's rent.
That's rent. And then there's a place that's 2 minutes away from here. That's $1,295.
Wow. I guess they're taking advantage of the renters big time.
Big time. Here in the Mid-South, where we're located, rents have drastically risen. In some cases, up to 70%. And it doesn't seem to be getting better.
So are people just buying them and then immediately flipping them to become rent?
Yeah. So what's happening is that the rental properties, they're hard to find because people are selling their houses left and right because of these investment companies that are coming in. Some investment companies have come in here and they've bought more than 1,400 local homes.
Oh, wow.
And then there's another one that bought over 1,300 homes, and then one that bought almost 1,000 homes. So yeah, people are snapping up houses, flipping them over to rent, but the families that are in these houses suddenly have to find some place to live. It's not like they can, they can automatically start renting their own house, but the flip over has caused a shortage of rentals, and then the groups themselves are artificially raising rent, which is a problem. Yeah.
I don't even know how that is legal. I mean, $1,200 for a 2-bedroom apartment.
Well, congratulations. Welcome to Memphis currently. The median rent of a 2-bedroom, you're looking for a studio at around $1,000. You're looking at $1,125 for a 1-bedroom and $1,210 for a 2-bedroom apartment. And that is disappointing. First time I moved to Memphis, it wasn't that long ago. I paid $800 a month for a 2-bedroom apartment off of Southwind. I mean, can you imagine that?
Wow.
And
yeah, go ahead.
No, go right ahead.
Well, like I was saying before, like $1,210, that is more than my current house note.
Yeah, I was about to say your house is bigger than most. And hey, I'm sitting here about to pay more for my little dinky apartment, almost a time and a half for my little dinky apartment that you're paying for your rent. Around the area, we're looking at Nashville at $1,575. We're looking at Davidson County, you're looking at $1,416. Median rent for Riverside, California, $2,112. Hello.
If you need me, I will be here in Memphis, and I will definitely not be anywhere near that county in California.
Believe it or not, Memphis is one of the more affordable markets. So I guess we're staying here, right?
Yep, absolutely.
And
I call it home.
And you stay with us as well. More on Arbitrage's State of the Bands weekend coming up.
Help.
Ayuda.
Banju.
Edem.
Help.
In the wake of a disaster, there are many people from all backgrounds and all walks of life who need help. Help is available through FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agency. We're here to provide help to all those who need it.
Help.
Poncho. Edem.
Banju. Help.
If you or someone you know has been affected by a disaster, call us at 800-621-FEMA. If your home or property has been damaged or destroyed, you've lost your job or income, or face other emergency needs, please call the Federal Emergency Management Agency at 800-621-FEMA. FEMA. Help is here.
A public service message brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Get those wallets out, traders. It's Winners and Losers Retail Edition. This winter up 16% operates retail department stores in southeastern, northwestern, and midwestern areas of the United States. Its stores offer merchandise like fashion apparel for women, men, and children, and accessories, cosmetics, home furnishings, and other consumer goods. As of January 30th, the company operated 282 stores, including 32 clearance centers and an internet store. It also engages in general contracting construction activities. Dillard's, symbol DDS, starts at $172.65. Next, this winter up 7%, operates as a retailer in the United States. The company offers products under various merchandising categories, such as a furniture category that includes upholstery, mattress, case goods, and ready-to-assemble departments. Seasonal category, which comprises patio furniture, gazebos, Christmas trim, and other holiday departments. Soft home category that consists of fashion and utility bedding, bath, window, decorative textile, home organization, area rugs, home decor, and frames. Big Lots, symbol BIG, starts at $45.86 a share. Last this winter up 6%, designs, develops, manufactures, and sells aerogel insulation products primarily for use in the energy infrastructure and building materials markets in the United States, Asia, Canada, Europe, and Latin America. Aspen Aerogels, symbol ASPN, starts at $49.94 a share. Losers this week, this loser down 8%, manufactures and distributes specialty metal products and distributes wood products to home centers and other retailers primarily in the United States. The company operates through three segments: industrial wood products, lawn, garden, pet, and other, and seed processing and sales. Jewett Cameron Trading, symbol JCTCF, starts at $10.73 a share. Next, this loser down 6%, operates as a retailer of branded apparel products in the United States. The company offers fashion-focused merchandise, including women's ready-to-wear apparel, menswear, youth apparel, footwear, accessories, toys, gifts, and coats, as well as baby, home, and beauty products. Burlington Stores, symbol BURL, starts at $267.28 a share. And last at 5% down, this pick operates as a rural lifestyle retailer in the United States. The company offers a selection of merchandise, including equine, livestock, pet, and small animal products necessary for their health, care, growth, and containment, hardware, truck, towing, and tool products, seasonal products such as heating products, lawn and garden items, power equipment, gifts and toys, work and recreational clothing and footwear, and maintenance products for agricultural and rural use. Tractor Supply, symbol TSCO, starts at $195.11 a share. Winners and Losers is provided for informational purposes only and does not constitute advice and trading. Percentages and stock prices were current as of time of recording. Arbitrage Trade Analytics LLC is solely responsible for the content of this podcast, but you should seek out the assistance of a licensed professional for investment advice.
Wake up and text. Text and eat. Text and catch the bus. Text and miss your stop. Wait. Text and be late to work.
Sorry, I'm late.
Text and work. Text and pretend to work. Text and act surprised when someone calls you out for not working.
Who, me?
Text and meet up with a friend you haven't seen in forever.
Hi.
Oh, hey.
Text and complain that they're on their phone the whole time. Text and listen to them complain that you're on your phone the whole time. Text and whatever. But when you get behind the wheel, give your phone to a passenger. Put it in the glove box. Just don't text and drive. Visit StopTextsStopWrecks.org. A public service announcement brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Okay, it's no secret. If you're listening to us right now, Royce is just a bit under the weather.
Just a bit.
I mean, we're talking just the tiniest bit. And I'm glad to have him joining us via Zoom today. So, Royce, you sound like you might need some medicine, man. But
I am from New Orleans. We do have very good witch doctors.
Man, I don't know about that, but we've never shied away from the weird here at State of the Bands. And because of this, in the spirit of Halloween, we've got a couple of things to talk about. Just a couple of things here.
A curse? Can anyone say curse?
Let's not say we did.
Oh, come on. It's great. Wouldn't it be great if you basically held a curse item and it was actually the first artificial eyeball in history?
Yeah, I don't know about this, no pun intended there, but apparently they found in Iran, they found a 5,000-year-old 6-foot tall woman who was a priestess, by the way. And apparently there was an artificial eye found in her left eye socket that was made of natural tar and animal fat. But the attention to the detail was amazing. Blood vessels recreated by golden wires, and it was covered in a thin layer of gold and engraved with a central circle to represent the iris. Seriously, this is freaking me out. It could have been predated to artificial eyes that were created in 2000 BC.
Wow.
5,000 years old. And this was a mummy, by the way. And I guess it's a good thing that nobody ate her.
Well, you do know, like earlier, I don't know, 16th century, 17th century, Europeans, they're kind of crazy to begin with, but basically they would base their remedies on basically human bones and blood and fat, and basically say it's like, hey, if it doesn't kill me, makes me stronger. These are all, good practices, right?
No kidding. This peaked in the 17th century. Even some royalty, some priests, some scientists routinely ingested remedies containing human bones, blood, and fat as medicine for anything from headaches to epilepsy. Of course, there were a few vocal opponents because it's cannibalism, y'all. But yeah.
Where's Buffy when you need her?
I don't know, but I wish she was around. I really like Sarah Michelle Gellar, but
yeah, who doesn't? Come on.
Other than that, she might protect us from the curse of eating a mummy. I don't think I would want to do that, but anything from Egyptian mummies to skulls that were taken from Irish burial sites. I mean, body parts all over the place, man. I'm kind of freaked out.
I'm glad that our modern science is so much better and we've learned our lesson. I hope we've learned our lesson. Yeah. Drinking blood for immortality, probably not a good idea.
Well, on that note, I will see you later, Royce Wells, and have a great weekend, guys. We'll see you next time on State of the Bands Weekend.
Blood.
See on page 4 that the projections need to be tornado. Next Thursday?
Seriously? Thursday? Can't do that.
This is really inconvenient.
I have yoga that day. I have no time for this. So.
I can't do Thursday, but I can do Friday.
Disasters don't plan ahead. You can. Talk to your loved ones about how you're going to be ready in an emergency. Don't wait. Communicate.
Arbitrage Trade Analytics, LLC, is a privately held market research company. Arbitrage Trade Analytics, LLC, is solely responsible for the preparation and distribution of the content of this podcast. The opinions offered in this podcast are for informational purposes only and are not intended to be investment advice. Seek a duly licensed professional for investment advice. For more information about the informational research and services offered by Arbitrage Trade Analytics, LLC, please visit arbitrage